All right, what up, what up, what up? What's going on? What's popping? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. All right, let me see this shit. This shit is always playing games when I try to get up on this shit, man. God damn. All right, what up, people? What up, Honest Introspection, Ed Dowling, Kindle, Jordan, what's going on? I didn't say your name wrong and shit. Um, So yeah, today we got to get deep on today's show, man. You got to get a little bit deep. Got to get a little bit deep. Kenwood Drive, Jeffrey, Creed, C. Gonzo, Darian, Darrell S, Greg, John, what's popping, people? As usual, make sure you guys get How to Have Sex with Two Women a Day ebook, hard copy, audiobook. Make sure you go to MrLocario.com to get your copy today. You feel what I'm saying? Also, make sure you guys get the new ebook, 60-Second Game. You can click the links below or go straight to MrLocario.com to get 60-Second Game. Kenwood Drive, he said, did I talk about the R. Kelly stuff? Yeah, we talked about that on the Bad Boy Show. So you got to go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario. Let me type that in the chat room. Patreon.com/Mr. Locario. Join the Patreon, and then you will, hear the whole show. We did a whole show on the R. Kelly situation. So make sure you check that out. And of course, there's a clip on the my page, on the the YouTube page. You feel me? So today I wanted to talk about real quick is why being emotionally attached to a woman is dangerous. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we're going to talk about today. Why it's dangerous. I mean, it's dangerous to be emotionally attached to anybody or anything, period. But, we're talking about women on this channel, right? So we're going to be talking about that, of being emotionally attached to women and why it's dangerous. So, first of all, what do we mean and what we talking about when we say emotionally attached, right? So, what happens is there's nothing wrong with you being, you having emotions and you feeling something for a woman. There's nothing wrong with that. You understand? You could love a woman. I don't suggest you be in love with women and fall in love with women. That's a whole nother story, and I'll probably touch on that in a second because I talked about that before. But what happens is that you don't want to be emotionally attached to a woman. And the reason why and when we say emotionally attached, that means that you are so caught up in dealing with this woman and being with this woman, and you might fear or be scared of not being with her, or you might have a fear of her leaving you, or you think that you're not going to be happy without her. You understand? You're so attached to this woman, right? And the reason why it's dangerous to be emotionally attached is because if the girl does in fact leave you, right, you're going to be all fucked up. If she, leaves you for some other dude, if she breaks up with you, all of these different things, you're going to be all fucked up in the game. This is why you got guys who do crazy shit. They'll, end up freaking, stalking a chick or doing some crazy shit like, I think, I heard on the news the other day, some dude found his girl doing a sex tape with some dude, and then I think he killed her or something like that. Some crazy shit. You understand? And all of this is coming from dudes who are just emotionally attached to women. Now, what you gotta understand, you saw what the game is rigged. See, for hilarious. What you gotta understand is this: is the reason why you can't be emotionally attached to these women, right? Because you have to understand that women are very random and fickle and all over the place based off of how their emotions and all that other stuff. So they're going to act and do certain things that, are going to be very, some random shit that you might not be prepared for. So if you're emotionally attached to this chick, hold on, I'm going to take calls in a second. So if you're emotionally attached to this chick, what's going to happen is that when she does this random stuff, right, you're going to be caught off guard and you're going to get hurt. You're going to feel a certain type of way because you're emotionally attached to the chick. So now this is the thing that you need to do when you're dealing with women, just in general. And this goes even for anything in life. But what you want to do is you want to be completely engaged in the situation with the girl, meaning you want to be having fun and doing your thing and feel all the feelings you're feeling and, like enjoy yourself and have fun and, enjoy the sex and enjoy the times you have together and really feel this stuff, right? You want to do that. You don't want to be sitting there trying to be like, well, I'm not going to feel anything because I'm not supposed to be emotional and not, you understand? I'm not talking about that, right? What I'm saying is you have to be able to be fully engaged in the moment, right? So that you and her are having a good time, you're enjoying yourself, she's enjoying herself, everything is cool. But at the same time, right, you still have to be detached. Hold on, let me turn off the Skype real quick. I'm gonna have to turn off the Skype real quick so I can get through this. I'm gonna turn on the Skype in a second. But you have to be fully engaged and at the same time detached. So what I mean is this. Let's say you go on a date with a chick, or even, this could be a girl. You and your girl go out. Y'all go to the movies and get something to eat. Y'all have, y'all have a good time. You're laughing. Everything is great. And you're saying to yourself, yo, today was a good day. You understand? We had some good sex. We went out, ate, saw a good movie. Everything was awesome. Right? So what happens is that you're enjoying that situation, which you should. You should feel all the emotions that you're going to feel in that situation. That's cool. Right? But what happens is the next day, your girl is in some sort of funky mood and it's a lot of negative energy and, it's just a whole bunch of bullshit. Like it's the total opposite of the day before. You understand? And so what happens is that because you're so emotionally attached to what happened the day before, when you had that good date and everything was great, you're expecting that shit to be continuous. Then when it's not continuous because the next day she's on some other shit, you're upset, you're pissed off, you're angry, you're like, what the fuck is going on? Because you're so emotionally attached to, or you were emotionally attached to that moment. Now the moment is different. It's a different moment. Let's say for sake of argument, I don't know, your girl told you the next day that she was fucking with some other dude a few years ago, when y'all were on a break or whatever it is. You understand? Something happens to where you now feel a certain type of way. Now, the reason why you feel a certain type of way is because you are emotionally attached to her. See, the key is this. You enjoy the moment, but you are at the same time detached. So what I mean is that you enjoy that moment when you guys went on that date and you had that fun time. Everything was great. The next day when it's a whole different situation, right? Because you're also detached emotionally, all of the crazy shit that's going on, that's being said and being done in the next moment, it doesn't affect you because you're not placing your happiness or placing your sense of well-being with you dealing with the girl. So no matter if you have a great day with her or a day that's kind of whatever, if you're emotionally detached, right, then none of that shit affects you. See, now some people think that being emotionally detached means that you're You're not being in tune with your emotions, and you're ignoring things, and you're trying to avoid certain. No, 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 no. What it means when you're emotionally detached is that you are enjoying things on a moment to moment basis, and you are non-clingy and non-needy in the situation. You understand? So what you do is you enjoy it. Let's say, for example, so I can just make this a little bit simpler. It's almost like when you watch a movie. When you watch a movie, you're watching that movie for 2 hours. You're having a good time. You start feeling the emotions of whatever you feel when you're watching that film, right? And then when it's over, it's over. You understand? When it's over, it's over. So what I mean is that when the movie's done, you don't sit there in the theater pissed off, crying that it's over, that you got to leave now, and that you're doing something else. No, you enjoyed it for those 2 hours, and now you're in a different moment. You enjoyed that movie, now you're doing something else. But what happens is that people are clinging on to the movie. Like, why is it over? This is crazy. I need this movie to keep going. No, it's done. You enjoyed that moment. Now it's time to move on to another moment. But when you're emotionally attached, it's dangerous because when the situation is over, you feel like you lost something. You feel unhappy because you attach all your happiness to that moment, expecting that moment to keep going. But all things change. C4, when you said, Miss Locario, we can't control our feelings toward her. It's out of our control. No, listen, this is what I'm saying. You can enjoy how you feel about the woman. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you like the girl. Let's say you enjoy having good times with her and all this other shit, right? But at the same time, while you're doing that, simultaneously, this is something that has to sort of happen at the same time. You're enjoying her, but you're also detached. So even though you're feeling the feelings, right? You understand that, because for example, you might be like, yo, I really like this girl and I enjoy myself with her and all this other stuff. But what you don't want to do is, so I'm not saying ignore your feelings. You're going to feel how you feel. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to feel how you feel. What I'm saying is that when the moment shifts and when it changes, if you are emotionally attached, man, remember, you can be emotional. You can feel the emotions. You can feel the feelings you're feeling. But if you are attached, the attachment is the issue. You see what I'm saying? You holding on to the feelings, because however you feel is going to pass. Your emotions and all that, it comes and goes. But you have to stay grounded in that detachment, understanding that your girl is going to change. You understand? Things are going to change in your situation. You understand? These things are going to change, and this goes far beyond just women. This is in life. The more emotionally attached you are, the more you're going to suffer. Okay? I'm saying it again. The more attached or emotionally attached you are, the more you're going to suffer. And so it's hard for people to understand this because it's like they don't know how to enjoy things in the moment. You understand? Because they're always trying to, they like the moment and they're holding on to the moment. Instead of understanding that if you're actually emotionally detached, you can enjoy shit more. Because every time you're emotionally attached, what happens is that there's anxiety there. Because you want to keep this feeling there. You want to keep this girl there. You want to keep this thing happening. But see, imagine this. Think about this. Let's say you're dealing with a girl, right? You really like her. Now, because you really like her, you are emotionally holding on to her, right? Now, because you like her so much, you are sort of ignoring all the other things around you, all the other women around you, all the other experiences around you, right? And so you're so caught on this girl, and let's say it doesn't work out with this girl stops calling you, she flakes on the dates, whatever, right? You're going to be so upset and so distraught because you're emotionally attached to this girl. Now, let's flip it and say you like this girl, you're enjoying the time you have with her, meaning, let's say I went on a date, y'all hung out, y'all hooked up or whatever it was, right? Let's say I hooked up on Monday. And let's say, you never saw this girl again. Like, you try to hit her up, she ain't hit you back, it is what it is, right? Because you're emotionally detached, you enjoyed the moment you had with her. You appreciated the moment you had with her. But what you do is that you find other girls to have other moments with. You see what I'm saying? So, because there's other girls for you to have other moments with, you're enjoying those moments with those other girls, and you're not thinking or missing that other girl because you're emotionally detached. You enjoy the moments and enjoy the emotions in those moments when you're with whoever you're with, but you are emotionally detached from each moment. So you might talk to another girl on Tuesday and hook up with her. And then on Wednesday, you might be with a different chick. Thursday, the possibilities are endless. So you don't need to be attached to any one thing, but you can enjoy each moment when it's happening with whoever. And then you'll enjoy yourself a whole lot more because no matter what happens at any point in time, you're enjoying yourself in all the moments you are in when you're doing whatever you're doing. Even to the point where you might not even be with a specific girl at a specific time. But guess what? You're enjoying the moment, maybe watching a movie by yourself, reading a book by yourself. You understand? Playing video games by yourself. You understand? But when you're emotionally attached to a woman or any one thing or anything, you cling on to that. You have this anxiety because you're scared you're going to lose it. And then when you lose it, you are distraught and upset because, you were holding on to that thing that you thought was going to bring you happiness. You see what I'm saying? So this is why it's very important to be detached from this shit. Because a lot of people say to me, because when I tell people, look, I'm in an open relationship. And so they'll say, oh, but aren't you afraid that your wife's going to leave you for some other dude? I'm like, no, for what? What am I afraid for? Afraid of what? You see what I'm saying? Afraid of what? Because that could happen even if you're in a monogamous relationship. You could be with your girl, y'all monogamous and all this other shit. She could leave you for somebody else. You understand what I'm saying? It can happen. Right? Now, my conditioned self would probably be sad if I left her. I mean, if she left me, you understand? I'm like, damn, she fucking left or whatever. And me even saying that, let me see, and this is how crazy it's going to sound, because I can see my wife watching this right now. She'd be like, what are you talking about? This is crazy. This is how crazy it could sound. Because I'm emotionally attached to my wife, you understand what I'm saying, in a specific way, that's really the reason why I would be hurt. You understand? If I'm truly emotionally detached, you understand? Then if my wife or any girl left me or anything was gone or whatever, I'd be cool like that. You see what I'm saying? So even there's still a part of me that is has that emotional attachment to my wife or my girl. You understand what I'm saying? But when you get to a higher level of awareness, when you're really in that space, and you're really emotionally detached, that none of that shit's gonna really affect you. You understand what I'm saying? And so what a lot of people will say is, oh, but it's normal or it's human to be that way. You understand? And so it's not necessarily that it's normal, it's just that you were taught to be emotionally attached. You were taught that. See, a lot of times we're emotionally attached to a lot of different things. We're emotionally attached to praise. We're emotionally attached to that. So if someone says to you, "Hey, you're really smart," or "You're really cute," or you're really fun to be around," or whatever, and you keep hearing this, you become emotionally attached to those labels. So you get addicted to, you want to keep hearing it. You want to keep being around more people that's going to say you're cute and you're sexy and you're awesome and all this other stuff. So instead of just, seeing it and saying, okay, that's cool. I appreciate that you would see me in this light. You take it to heart. You become attached to that label. And then when people stop saying you're cute or you're sexy or this and that, you start to feel lost. You see what I'm saying? You start to feel lost because you are emotionally attached to those labels. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand how this affects you. You see what I mean? My dude K Zag, he said is social programmed. You have to break your social programming once you realize it doesn't apply in the real world. There ain't no rules out here. Real talk. Real talk. So let me let me turn back on the Skype real quick. Hold on. Let me get the Skype back on real quick so that we could get this shit popping. Hold on. But yeah, but that's the thing, when you're emotionally attached, it's dangerous as fuck. You understand? And what you got to understand is that you're taught to be emotionally attached that way. Because think about it this way. Think about a girl you was with that you really liked, right? I'm gonna get to you guys in a second. Think about a girl you really liked, and you started to deal with her. You started to date her. You started to do whatever you was doing. Right? Then then let's say y'all break up, or let's say she doesn't want to be with you anymore. You have some guys who will say or think, oh, I need her. I can't live without her. You know what I'm saying? You say that shit. C41, you said, so is it a bad thing to get emotionally attached? Yeah, I would believe so, yes. I say it's better to just enjoy the moment and also be detached. But what I was saying is, let's say you dating this girl, she leaves you, and then you say, oh my God, like I can't live without this girl and I love her so much and yada yada yada. The reason why that's bullshit is because you were living without her before you met her. Then you met her, and then you got emotionally attached to her, and now you think you can't live without her. You see how dangerous that is? So you were conditioned to think that you need this woman or need this thing or need this person or whatever it is to be happy. You see how that works? So you guys got to understand like how this shit goes down. But all right, I'm gonna take some calls. Calling number 646-481-3901. Man. All right, let me see who this is. Yo, what's going on?
Hey, Mr. Loc. I'm Donovan from Cincinnati. How you doing, sir?
I'm chilling. What's going on with you, bro?
Not much. I just want to say I appreciate the knowledge. You've
That's
been
what's
helping
up.
me change my life for the best. But I did have like a question
Mm,
that I wanted to get out.
mm,
All right, so recently I've been upping my game or whatever,
mm,
and I know you always say looks don't matter,
mm,
which I 250% believe in.
mm,
But I had some dreads earlier before, and they were looking kind of whack. And as
mm,
soon as I got my hair cut, they just started pulling up.
mm,
And I just wanted to throw that in there because, like, how you say looks don't matter,
mm.
that's true, but appearance does matter.
Yeah,
And,
that's
like, I
that's
just
what I
want
say. I mean, well, the thing is, everything matters. The only reason, truthfully, the reason why I keep saying looks don't matter, looks don't matter, looks don't matter, is because I want to get the guys to not have any excuse to holler at girls, because saying looks matter is true, but also saying looks don't matter is true. Is both right. So you can get girls even if the girls you're trying to holler at don't think you're the best looking guy. You see what I'm saying? And
oh,
so,
exactly.
right.
Exactly.
But in your situation, you worked on your appearance, which made you probably look cleaner or more, whatever it was, and then that in itself, you understand what I'm saying, made the chicks come at you more. You know what I'm saying, or choose up on you more.
Yeah. That was just a little thing I noticed.
Mm-hmm.
I was still getting girls with like the wackest looking hairstyle. Like I kind of use that as fuel to the fire. Like yeah, I can still do this with not even having like the best appearance.
Mm-hmm.
Just like prove it to myself. But
Mm-hmm.
anyway, what I really wanted to talk about was like recently. Um, all right, so there's these girls at my job, not girls like that work there, but I'm a waiter,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, yo, what are you guys doing afterwards? Like we should like hang out, whatever. Because she was there with a friend,
Mm-hmm.
and she said, okay, when you get off, I'll text you my address. So she texted me her address. I was like, dope. And I went over there, and like in my head, I'm like, because I had taken a hiatus because I was like depressed and shit, but like I got my shit together now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, like I'm on my purpose and all that good shit.
Mm-hmm.
But like when you're rusty, you're rusty.
Mm-hmm.
So I was walking over there. I was like, I wonder if this is actually gonna happen. And then like she came out and got me. And we went upstairs,
Mm-hmm.
and like I'm pretty sure I was supposed to have a threesome with them because like I thought we were gonna be watching like the Netflix shit, whatever
Mm-hmm.
that new Black Mirror episode,
Right.
Bandersnatch or whatever the fuck
Right.
that shit is.
Mm-hmm.
So I walk up the stairs and like I get to a bedroom and they're just like chilling on the bed with a small ass little laptop,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, in my brain, I know like they're waiting for me to like make a move, but like I was like too much in my head because it's easy to escalate on one girl, but I wasn't really sure how I was supposed to do it with two girls there at once.
So wait,
So I
so
just
hold on,
wanted
wait. So you trying to tell me you was in the spot with these two chicks on the bed with the laptop and shit, and you ain't do nothing?
This is Locario. We not perfect, bro.
No, I'm saying, hold on, wait, no. So I gotta hear that how this ends. So nothing happened that night. Like what happened?
No, nothing happened that night. I mean,
So wait, y'all just watch Netflix?
I was feeling like a clown with Locario the whole time.
Oh my! And wait, and so none of these two chicks tried to like, they didn't try to make a move or nothing.
Okay, so initially, that's what I was thinking. I was just gonna like I just brought good vibes, and like I was making them laugh, and I was being like the dominant person there. Like I was telling them like where to sit, like to cut the lights off. I was doing a little compliance test. Like told the main girl to go get me some water, and I told the second one, which I thought, see, in my mind, I'm supposed to fuck the one that's not totally down, and the other one who is down is supposed to be doing all the other shit. So I could tell one of them, like the main girl whose house it was, like I knew she was a freak and I knew she was down, but I wasn't really sure because I didn't want to fuck up the vibe and start like escalate on the one girl, and then she'll be like, "Oh, what are you doing?" and then just like fuck the whole situation up. So really, I wanted to know like, should I just like go in like at a certain point? Should I just like start kissing one of them or like
well, yeah. Well, the thing is,
rubbing on one of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Like, so the one that you already knew was down or who was a freak or whoever. You understand? You start out with her first. You start out doing stuff with her. You understand? Like just right in front of the other girl. Don't even worry about the other girl yet. You start, you probably just, you laying in the bed. You could have your hand all around her and shit. Start rubbing her thighs. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever. And then so see how she's responding to that. You understand? If she's responding positively to it, then you keep going. And then you start doing shit with her, and the other girl is going, while you're doing that with her, start touching the other girl. You understand what I'm saying? And then if she's being positive to it, that's how you start everything going. You see what I mean?
Okay.
So you gotta not be afraid to lead the interaction. See, all you really need to do in these situations, you need to see how she's gonna respond to you sexually. But you got to be because this is the thing. Usually what I like to do is, especially if this is the first time I'm going over some girl's house or, was this the first time you were seeing these chicks or you knew her already? You knew one of them already?
Well, I had gone on one date with one, but my game was trash back then, so it didn't really count in my eyes. So I knew one of the girls, but barely.
Oh no, I was just saying what I was saying is that so this is the first time you're with them in the bedroom or with her in the bedroom.
Oh yeah, they just invited me to come into the bed.
Right. Okay. So damn. So see, bruh, you had this shit laid out on there. All you had to do was fucking get the shit going, man. You know what I'm saying? Because usually what I like to do is in those situations when I first when it's the first time I'm actually in the room alone with a chick, I usually like to fall back a little bit and see if she's gonna do something first. If she's gonna do any type of her trying to make something happen first. You understand? And the reason why I do that is because and I always say I want to be on the 8, I want her to be on the 10, meaning I want her to be a little bit more assertive than I'm going to be in the first time. And the reason why I say the first time, meaning the first time I'm ever in a sexual situation with her, is because I want her to be as comfortable as she can. So it's not necessarily me all the way making it happen and then she's just following through even though she's not comfortable. So this is why sometimes I fall back a little and then see, I might say flirty things or whatever and just to get it going a little bit, but I'm seeing how well she's going to do it. Now, if in the event she doesn't, if she's not assertive and she doesn't really make the move, then I start to make the move, but I do it, little by little. You understand? So this is why I'm saying, you could probably have your hand on her thigh. If you just have your hand on her thigh, whatever, and she's not moving away and she's not looking uncomfortable, then you start rubbing her thighs.
I fucked up. I had my hand on both their thighs.
Oh my goodness, and, bro, you're killing me.
And they just sat there and I don't know, man. I choked. I ain't gonna lie. I had my hand on her thigh. I was like, "Yo, you been working out?" She was like, "Nah." And I was squeezing a little bit, and then for some reason I decided to move my hand because I put them on both of them, and they just were sitting there, man.
Bruh.
Yeah. and my second question before you continue, the reason I did this 8 to 10 thing, but I think the reason I wasn't sure the reason none of them were escalating because either one of them didn't want to look like the slut to each other. I'm not sure, but that's why I was thinking maybe they're not making a move or whatever.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. The thing is that you have to lead the interaction, bro. You understand? Because even when you doing the situation, even when I'm talking about how I sit there and I fall back, that's still me leading the interaction. Because what I'm doing is that I'm creating a situation to give her space to do the thing that she wants to do, to show me that she really wants to make it happen. Because once she shows me, then it's on, and so now she's showing that she's comfortable making it happen. But if she's not showing that, then I'll say, okay, well, she's not doing that, so maybe she wants me to make it good to go ahead. So now, you already said, yo, you had your hand on their thighs. You understand? Yeah. You can start rubbing their thighs and then move it up to their butt, then move it up to wherever. You understand? Or touch them other places. And then all you're really looking for is if they are cool with it. If they're continuing to be cool with you doing that to them, and then also seeing if they start doing stuff to you. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So that's what I'm
Alright,
saying. So you just just keep going in that direction as long as the energy and the vibe is positively moving forward. You feel what I'm saying?
So basically, yeah, I was like, I don't want to hold you up, but I was basically overthinking it.
Pretty much.
And I think I found your answer. I forgot which stream. I'm not sure if you did a stream yesterday or a couple of days ago, but you said, I wrote it down, and you said, don't worry about coming on too strong. If you are, she'll let you know.
Right,
so
right,
I feel
exactly.
Like that was like the epiphany moment I had, because I was thinking into my head, like, now that's just probably not going to happen, because they were like, oh man, this nigga.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
like,
that's what I'm saying, bruh. I'm telling you, when you in those, and this is what you got to understand. And this goes exactly to the point of the show, where I was saying that you have to understand and appreciate the moments you have. You understand, like, be emotionally invested in that moment, because if you were and you were really going in and you were just trying to make shit happen, you know what I'm saying, you'd have pushed it a little bit further to see what could go down. But then also understand that, like you said, this might not ever happen again with those girls. You understand what I'm saying?
Nah, and definitely not.
Right. So you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like it is what it is. So if you ever get into a moment like that again, you know what I'm saying? You got to make sure that, you really go in and make it happen. You see what I'm saying?
All right, man.
Yeah, bro.
Like I just needed some guidance right there and make sure I was on the right track.
Yeah, man.
I really appreciate it, though. Your knowledge got me to that point.
That's what's up. That's what's up, bro. I'm gonna holler at you, man. All right, peace.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. You guys gotta be prepared for that shit, man. You gotta be prepared for that shit. You gotta make sure that you're ready. Cause look, when you start doing shit in the game, you're gonna get into situations like that, and you gotta know how to really execute. You understand? You gotta know how to execute. Cause even there'll be times where I was in situations where I'm with a chick at the crib, whatever. And, I'm like, all right, I'm going to give her 5 more minutes. If she ain't doing this nothing in 5 more minutes, then I'm going to, try to make it happen with me leading the situation by me doing something. Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
Hey, what's up, Mr. Locario?
What's poppin'? Who's this?
It's formerly known as Dr. Cuddles.
Oh, Lord. What's going on, bro?
I'm going to keep it quick because I know I call every live stream, but based on the last caller's conversation with you, I mean, hey, it's totally relatable. Because when you mess up things like that, it sticks with you for a while. You think you look back on it, you're like, damn, I could have done something totally different. If only I could just rewind time.
Right. Right. Well, it's about learning from those mistakes, though. You feel me? So that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? But also being prepared.
I'm still getting over that mistake I made when I met that girl on Tinder, man. I'm a fucking idiot for that.
Right. Well, that's it. Don't dwell on it. It's in the past. It's, just use what you can use from that. Meaning, so you say, next time I'm in this situation, this is what I got to do. You know what I mean? And that goes for everybody. You gotta be able to be ready when these opportunities present itself, because dudes get so caught up in not being successful with women for so long that when they get into a situation where it can actually happen or it's about to go down, it's like you don't know what to do. You understand? Or you're just like lost, or you're stuck, and then it's like, it's a bad situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it just goes for anything too. Like, you look back on your basketball games and football games, you're like, damn, I could have taken that jump shot and tied up the game. It's just pretty much just take advantage of your opportunities. Just try not to blow it. Exactly.
Real talk, man. Real fucking talk, bro. You know what I mean?
And then it hurts later, and you think about it. So when you're in the moment, you got to tell yourself, hey, just do it. You're going to regret it later.
Exactly. No, we're talking. See, that's what when you actually just go and do it and try to actually make it happen. That's when a lot of stuff happens. When you go and actually do it, when you overthink, and when you take in, you're worried about this and worried about that. You got to actually go out there and get it going. That's it. You feel what I mean?
Right. Even if you fail too, at least you'll say to yourself, "At least I tried," so you won't feel as bad. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So they say in the chat room, they're saying that you evolving. They're saying you learning some game now. You feel what I'm saying? But yo, listen. I'm gonna have to let you go because I got a few more people trying to get in the chat. I mean, in the calls. So I'm gonna holler at you. All right.
All right, man.
All right. Be safe.
All right, man. Take care. Bye.
Peace. All right. Let me see who else we got up in here. Yo, what's going on?
Hey, Mr. Locario. I seen your topic was about, the dangers of getting emotionally involved. It's just crazy because I just went through that and kind of learned how, like, the play on words and stuff like that. Because I had met this chick at Walmart, this older chick, probably some months back, like maybe in August, some shit. And at first it would just be like a smash thing. I come through. But the first night I smashed, went to the bar, did another smash, and then, like, she's hella annoying. So I'd always, like, just get on, and then, when my shit would get slow, I'd hit her, and then, like, say whatever, and then smash. So anyway, I got into a situation, now, mind you, I never cared, never got emotionally involved. I got into a situation where my living situation got pretty bad. And I was either, like, sleeping in my car or, like, fuck, maybe I could hit this chick up and stay with her, like, fuck it. So I hit her up, and then we come to some type of agreement, and I end up moving in. So, here's where what you're talking about comes into play, and then I end up getting fucking wrapped up, and, fucking, the word, I don't even want to say it, those words you say, and things like this, and things, and then next thing you know, like, in the beginning, I would come, remember, this chick was always annoying, but I'm in a situation, so in the beginning, I'll come, I stay, I'm like, you know what, fuck this. I'd rather just stay in my car, save my money for a couple weeks. I make enough. I'll have an apartment, get a room for it, and I would, like, bounce. And then it went from me being able to bounce, I'll stay out for, like, 3 days, maybe come back, to getting attached, and I'll bounce and be back within the same hour.
Damn.
Like, oh, my God. You know what I mean? Because I'm getting now, I'm, fucking with no condom. That's another thing, to be getting emotionally attached. No condoms will fuck you up. Fuck the STDs, all that. That'll get you attached. And then it's the disrespect, start getting a little more crazy because I'm going to come back. And I just recently, got all my balls, dog, and I'm just fucking thugging it out. My next check, I should have enough to get my spot, but your topic just hit at home with the whole. It could be very dangerous.
Yeah,
getting emotionally attached.
Yeah, because what happens is you start to basically forget who the fuck you are. You feel what I'm saying? Like you really get caught up in this shit, and then you because you're having such. It's like this. It's because you're having such a good time. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You get addicted, or even not even. It could be not a good time. It could be some shit where you're just addicted to the moments and the feelings and how things are going. So you want to keep it going. You want to keep it happening. You're so used to it. You're comfortable in those situations. And so instead of just enjoying it or just understanding it for it being what it is, and then just moving on and doing your thing, or just like just being however you want to be, you get so caught up in the chick. You get caught up in her shenanigans and all this other fucking crazy shit because you're so attached to being with this girl all the time. It becomes like now you don't even know how to live without the situation. You see what I'm saying? Because you got so caught up in it. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Because Locario, like, I swear I went from, oh yeah, I'm just moving with this chick, save her about a few weeks, I'll be out to, well, I mean, shit, I could just, like, stay here and just, like, chill. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, goddamn, dude. Like, I had a whole game plan, and I fuck around and let my feelings get involved. And now, I got enough feelings to where I don't even want to play the game and stay there just for a while because it'll be too much going on in chaos and shit. Because I fucked around and let feelings get involved, and now she cares even more. I mean, I got her right now to this day. She's blowing me up different numbers, text app numbers, but, I'm sticking to my guns because the situation's all bad, dog. And, I got a whole nother chick, younger, who's cool. She, she's supporting. She's, like, saving. She'll give me money. She's going to help me get the little spot. But, I just want to call in and just let you know, man, that shit hit home right there, dog.
Yeah, man. Don't make the same mistake with the new chick. You know what I'm saying? Because it sounds like you about to move in with another girl. You know what I'm saying? And start the cycle over again. So don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I won't.
All right, bro. All right, man.
All right, go.
I'm holla. Be safe. Yeah, man. That's crazy, man. K-Zag said, stop looking for chicks to help you. Real talk. Because you don't get caught up in that shit. And see, that's the thing. We're all fucking emotionally attached to shit, man. That's the crazy shit. Yo, what's going on?
Yo, what's going on?
What's popping?
Not much. This is Lamar speaking from Maryland.
All right, what's going on with you, man?
Not much, man. I'm chilling, enjoying the New Year's and everything afterwards. But I see a topic called being emotionally attached to women and everything.
Right.
Yeah, man, that shit is serious.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, it's definitely social programming because, growing up and everything, you're taught to care for people and if this is the person you with, you should value them and everything like that.
Mm.
It is all the setup, though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
and that's the thing, because people, they'll hear stuff like this, and then it sounds mean or it sounds bad. Like, they're like, oh, why you? No, it's just that, again, you still, like, when you're with a girl, you still want to, you still want to, do good shit and enjoy yourself and be with her and be present and all this other stuff. But at the same time, for your own sense of well-being, you have to always still understand that it's just the moments that you got to enjoy. As soon as the moments switch up to where it's not to your specific liking, you understand, or you're not with this person anymore, you understand, then you're going to start to, be on some other shit. And then this is the funny part. Because people are so emotionally attached, right? It sometimes affects your relationships with other women or other, other chicks that you're going to be dealing with later on. Because now what happens is, let's say you was with a girl and you liked being with her, you had a good time, you loved her, whatever, and all that other shit. And then let's say she did you dirty, like she slept with one of your friends or some shit or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? So now you get with a new girl, right? And you like this new girl, and now she's like, oh, when are you gonna introduce me to your friends? And then you like, friends? You ain't never gonna meet none of my friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now you so like scarred from all that other shit, and you're scarred from all that other shit because you're still low-key attached to that feeling and to those things that happened. You see what I'm saying? So it's crazy. It's ridiculous.
Hey, I just want to say, one thing that happened with me was like, I was always attached with the idea of just having a girlfriend. So it was like, it was kind of definitely that happiness thing going on. Like, I know if I get a girl, I'm gonna be happy with her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like, it was to the point, like, even when I got a girlfriend, man, I was looking for, that was my happiness. It was like fucking sunshine coming through a dark tunnel with some shit.
Right, that's how a lot of
I
dudes think of it too. That's how a lot, and just people in general think about it like that. They're like, oh, as soon as I get this girl, or girls will be like, as soon as I get a man, as soon as I get married, it's like, oh, I'm gonna be happy, I'm gonna be this, and I'm gonna be that, and it's just setting themselves up, for failure and disappointment and heartache. Because if you don't understand that, and all of us are conditioned in this way, mostly all of us are conditioned in this way, where, unless you're like really woke, you feel what I'm saying? You're conditioned to look at the person that you're with as your happiness, as part of your happiness. Like you need to get this in order to feel good about yourself, and then you have to keep it to feel good. And then if it goes away, then you're like, I'm fucked up. And so you want to be able to enjoy what comes and goes, no matter what. You understand? And still be grounded in that, in your happiness, and be grounded in how you feel. You see what I'm saying?
I actually took it like the hard. I learned it the hard way personally. You know what I'm saying? Like with the whole getting attached and everything. Like it definitely, if you getting attached, it's going to affect everything that's going on in the situation. Like, she can get that'll piss you off, you know what I'm saying? And you want to respond, and you're like, well, I don't want to respond because what if she gets mad? I don't want to get mad. Then I'm going to lose it.
Right. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And it's all fear, man. It's all that fear because, again, people think that their happiness or their sense of well-being is directly correlated to the person they're with or to the car they got or the money they have or whatever, or you know what I'm saying? It's all that attachment to that instead of just being like, hey, listen, I'm going to just enjoy myself, period, no matter what's happening around me. You feel what I'm saying? And that's that. You see what I mean? But that's the thing, we lose perspective. You know what I'm saying?
It's to the point now where, like, because I pretty much been through that. I don't get attached, you know, and it's females that I haven't got attached to, but it's just like this one female, and females that I've been going through, and I never got attached. I did my thing, ran my game pretty smooth. And then there was one female where I was thinking, oh, it's cool, like, let me actually try to care, you know what I'm saying? Let me care. The same. It gets so deep because it's like you can never get attached. Never.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's the thing. You don't want it because, see, what most people will probably think or do is they'll say, well, I'm just not going to show any type of love or affection to a chick or whatever. Or a woman will say that to a guy. Like, well, no, it's not about that. You should show love. You should show affection. You should enjoy the person. You should do all these things. And at the same exact time, you know, you have to always have in the back of your mind, right, that this isn't going to last forever. You understand what I'm saying? Even if it's like this, it gets even this deep. Even if, let's say, for example, you were with a girl for like 20 years. You understand? The girl you met on the first year isn't the same girl on the 20th year. She's a totally different person. You see what I'm saying? So her demeanor and who she is, or who you thought she was in that, you know, moment in time, doesn't last. You understand? And the same thing for you. You're gonna be somebody different. So it's like if you're also attached, because this is the funny part. Sometimes we get emotionally attached to our ego and our identity, because we get so attached to how we view ourselves and the type of person that we think we're supposed to be, that we don't know how to let go of some shit. You understand? Of shit that's probably not, you know, maybe good for us at this point, or we might be growing, but we're scared to let go of certain things, and then it stunts us from growing. You feel what I'm saying? So it's crazy, man. It's a lot of shit that goes down. You feel me?
Yeah, man. Like, I'm gonna let you go, man. I'm just gonna say, like, I'm not attached to anything. Like, I'm not attached to the outcome. You know what I'm saying? Set of expectations. Like, I literally don't care. Like, I don't care to the point. I'm pretty young. I can talk to any age range of women and spread with them, like, not caring. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not attached to the outcome. I don't care what happens. It's just like everything's way better than not being attached, man.
Right. Real talk. That's what it is, man. But yo, bro, I appreciate the call. I'm gonna holler at you later. All right. All right, man. All right. Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
Yo, this Locario.
What up? What's going on?
What's going on, bro? This Coolest out of DC.
All right, what's poppin' with you, man?
Yeah, I see the topic y'all talking about, man. I just wanted to speak on it, man. I would say, as far as women, I'm fully engaged, but I don't think I ever been emotionally attached. And what I mean by that is, like, a little slight story. I had a 5-year relationship that was, like, real cool. You know what I'm saying? It was going good. As soon as the chick started acting goofy, as you would say, I was like, yo, I'm about to terminate your contract. You need to do 1, 2, and 3. You feel me?
Right.
You're doing 3, 2, and 1.
Exactly.
So I mean, this is what you need to do to, you know what I'm saying, get this shit back on a good level. And she was like, oh yeah, that's cool. And she didn't do what she was supposed to do. So long story short, excuse me, I terminated the contract.
Mm-hmm.
So I say that to say, like, bro, like, never get attached. Like, I'm like a light switch. I can love you or like you 1 minute,
Mm-hmm.
and I can, like, say fuck you the next minute.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I am with it. And I'm just, like you were saying, like, never get attached. And like I said, I'm fully engaged, but never attached. You feel what I'm saying?
Right, that's real talk, and that's the thing that guys gotta understand, because look, the enjoyment of the situation. So see, the thing is, people don't understand, like, you'll fully enjoy shit more when
Right.
there's not really that much anxiety, or you have the knowledge and understanding that, you know, the girl doesn't make you happy. You understand? She won't.
Exactly.
She's not gonna make you happy. And also understand that you can live without her, because you did live without her before you met her. You understand what I'm saying? So you're
true,
good.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's what I'm saying. You're good. You're gonna be fine. Because even if you think about it, right? There's a lot of people who, I'm sure if most of y'all are in like your late 20s, early 30s, or whatever, you could think
Right.
about a chick you was in high school with that you really liked, and you was probably emotionally attached to her, and you're not with her no more. You don't see her around anymore. You're not thinking about her anymore. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you don't give a fuck about her now.
Exactly. You
know
don't
what I'm saying?
care. You know what I'm saying? So now you're still doing whatever you do in your life at this moment, and you're probably enjoying yourself doing whatever you do, but you're not attached to that girl from high school anymore. When you were in high school, you was. Now you're not. You see what I'm saying? And so
That's so true, dog.
you're detached from that situation, and that's the thing that people gotta understand, is that, and when you're detached from it, you understand and you see that you didn't need it to be happy. So again, you enjoy it while it's there, because I don't want to devalue the enjoyment of interacting with the girl and with people or whatever it is like that. Like, you enjoy that, but enjoy it on the basis of it being in that moment when you're enjoying it. You understand? And then after that, it's cool, because imagine this. Imagine you enjoying, you dealing with a chick, and you're so anxious and worried about the fact that you thinking she gonna leave you, or you thinking she gonna fuck with another guy, right? So imagine all day you was worrying about this shit, and then the next day you get fucking hit by a car and you die. You see what I'm saying? Like, what was the point? You know what I mean? Like, what was the point of all the worrying? You see what I mean? But it's like we forget that perspective, because we always get so caught up in what's happening in those moments and trying to hold on to the moment. The worst thing you can try to do is hold on to the moment. You feel what I'm saying? You couldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. You should enjoy things on a moment to moment basis, because what you're doing is by holding on to the moment, you're not leaving room for other moments you can experience. You see what I mean?
Well, it's like you said, though, and I learned this from you, bro. You was like, enjoy it while you in it, because, see, and I even tell my guys this, because this was some real shit you said. You was like, yo, enjoy the relationship while you there, because either the relationship gonna break up or you gonna die.
Exactly, right. Exactly. Nothing nothing lasts forever. You see what I'm saying? And that's the point, is that gives you perspective to understand that, yo, you gotta enjoy the moments. You feel what I'm saying? And be detached from it, so when the moment is done, you're not losing your fucking mind. Right, you know what I'm saying? That's it.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
And one more thing though, bro, like I said, you always talking about charging chicks to the game, right? And see, the thing is, like I was speaking on the first situation, you also got to charge relationships to the game. Not just chicks you meet, you feel me, like on just a walk past. Like, you got to charge relationships to the game. If the shorty ain't doing right by you, and people just want to be in miserable relationships, man, fuck all that. They say, I'd rather have bad times with you and good times with somebody else.
Right.
Nah, fuck that, shorty. I'd rather have good times with somebody else.
Exactly, right? Real talk. Shit.
You feel me? So,
real talk.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, this shit crazy. Go ahead, my bad, bro.
No, I agree with that shit. That's some real talk. Fuck all that bad times with you shit. I'm trying to have good times, period. So, if you know what I'm saying? So, if you on that bad time shit, you could go over there with that. You feel what I mean? Because it's like, why am I wasting my moment indulging in a bad time? For what? You feel what I'm saying? In something that's, stressful and negative. Like, ain't nobody need that type of shit. And see, right, and see, and again, that you end up doing that sometimes because you're emotionally attached. Because you're attached to that person, you end up enduring a bunch of bullshit with somebody that you could, and you could have just been like, well, this is kind of whack, let me move on. Instead of doing that, you stay in the bullshit because you're emotionally attached. And this is why I said it's dangerous, because that emotional attachment will cause you to stay around some bullshit that don't benefit you. You see what I mean? It's crazy,
bro. Because I got a buddy that's in like a 12-year like marriage, and he did. I mean, it's not really going good, but I guess there's so much time that he put in. He like, why guys stay? And I'm like,
right,
no, like you not happy, bro. Like
exactly.
Just leave the shit alone. See, me, Locario, I leave. Like if the shit ain't going right, like I don't give a fuck if we was out in Paris yesterday. If today you fucking up, you out of there.
Right,
Fuck
exactly,
exactly. I charge them quick as shit, like real quick. You gotta be, like you always say, man, compliance is everything. If you ain't compliant, if you was compliant yesterday, but today you not compliant, you out of there.
Exactly. That's it. That's all it is, bro. Man, I appreciate the call, my dude. I'm holler at you later,
man,
all right?
You go. Keep doing your thing, my guy.
That's
yes,
what's
sir.
up. All right, peace.
All right.
Yeah, man. That's some shit, man. I'm telling you. This shit is this shit is deep, and is difficult too for some people, you know, because, you know, even myself, you know, there's some shit I'm emotionally attached to that I'm trying to fucking, you know what I'm saying, like really you know, get handled. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like most people are attached to it. Because imagine how many of y'all think y'all could not like y'all could not go on, let's say for example, how many of y'all think y'all could stop watching YouTube for like a week? Just a week, no YouTube. Matter of fact, no social media for a week. You think you could do that? You understand? Or let's say somebody said, yo, I'm gonna hold your phone for a week. And don't worry, ain't nobody gonna call you. You ain't gonna miss nothing important. But just, you can't have your phone for a week. You probably lose your goddamn mind. You feel what I'm saying? Because you're emotionally attached to all that shit. Yo, what's going on?
Yo, what up, Locario?
What's popping?
Yo, I'm talking about this topic with the whole emotional attached thing, man.
Right.
Dudes got to understand, man. These females are temporary. Like, this shit don't last forever.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because even, like, you know, even even a woman's and like this, for example, you know, you like when dudes be getting girls' numbers and they say, yo, how come she gave me the number, but when I call she don't pick up? See, you're already emotionally attached, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts,
so
facts.
You know, it's like relax.
That's some shit I didn't really notice till like later on when that happened. I'm like, yo, why am I even tripping over a chick that I don't even know?
Right, exactly.
And that's the problem with a lot of these dudes. Like, this shit don't last forever.
Real talk. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why dudes got to really understand and stay on point, because this is the thing. It's about you feeling, you know, good, and you just enjoying yourself in any situation you're in. So what happens is that the least attached you are, the happier you're going to be in the end. Because what happens is that when you're attached to all these different things, it's always, again, the anxiety of losing this stuff. The anxiety of losing this stuff, you understand, is going to give you all that, you know, internal turmoil and that emotional roller coaster you're going to go on. You feel what I'm saying? So it's crazy, man. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And another thing, like with the whole attachment thing, if you have an abundance mindset, like, yo, I could get like 5 new girls. Like, if this shit don't work out with this one chick, like that shit doesn't really bother you. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Like, dudes gotta like stop focusing on one girl. Like, if you have 5 other hoes, like, you're not gonna be worried about this one girl. Like,
right, exactly.
If she's on her bullshit, you know what I mean?
Exactly. And that's why they're so emotionally attached to her, because they're like, oh, this is my only chance, and this is all I have, and I need this, and it's like, yo, like, bro, you gotta understand, because look, that girl could leave you at any time, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
Like, and so that's even something I had to come to terms with, even, you know, dealing with my girl and my wife or whatever. I'm like, yo, my girl or my wife could leave me at any time. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
At any time. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, because right now, my relationships with my girlfriend and my wife are like pretty good. Like, I'll say like 98% of the time, it's like super chill. You understand? But what can happen is at any moment, it could turn into some other shit. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah, but you ready for that because you got
exactly
you got your whole stable, you know.
Right. Well, that too. But even beyond that, it's like you got to be ready for it. So when it does happen, you're not thrown off guard. Because see, that's the problem. Since people are emotionally attached and they don't understand that, you know, nothing lasts forever, and you know, and you don't need the attachments for your happiness. Since they don't understand that, what happens is that when certain things occur, it's a shock to your system. Like you ever hear online when they talk about dudes, you talking about the red pill, and they talk about red pill rage. You understand?
Yeah.
That's basically when a guy finds out that women aren't these, you know, like these innocent little creatures, right? So what happens is that when they find out that women can also be on some savage shit, that women could also be conniving, that women will lie and cheat and do all this other crazy shit, you know, you go crazy because what happened was that you was emotionally attached to the idea of what you thought women were, right? So when the shit flips around and you're like, oh my God, what's going on? It's like a shock to your system because you're so emotionally attached to that idea. You're emotionally attached to that sort of that thinking process about dealing with girls. So when you're aware and say, okay, well, I'm gonna enjoy all the times I'm having with these chicks, you know, whether good or bad or whatever it is, but I'm going to also be detached from all of this bullshit. So when the bullshit happens, or when the craziness happens, or whatever you want to call it happens, you're not sitting there like, oh my God, I can't believe this. You're sitting there and you're saying, yeah, I was, you know, I was aware, or I was put on that this was going to happen, or that this would have happened. You understand? So if a chick you're dealing with is on some bullshit, or even like I was saying earlier, you know, you get a girl's number and she don't pick up. If you're aware that women do that already, you understand? Or you're aware that that's, you know, something that's going to happen, you're not angry because you know already. You understand? You already know.
Exactly.
You already know this shit gonna happen. You understand what I'm saying? And so because you know, what happens is that you're not looking to attach yourself to that situation emotionally. You see what I'm saying? So you may have the emotion of being excited that she may call you, or being excited to call her because that's what you're doing in the moment, but you detach yourself from that emotion, you understand? So that you don't let that shit bring you down if the outcome you're expecting doesn't happen. You see what I mean? And so that's what dudes gotta understand. It's crazy out here, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's real crazy.
Yeah, yo, and one last thing, yo, with these females, man, like, they have plan A, plan B, like, like, guys really think they the only, like, dude that the female's talking to. Like, she already got her plan set up for after, like, she's done with you, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta, that's why it's so important. Dudes have to stop focusing on one female.
Like, yeah, I'm telling you, guys, yo, it's funny, guys are more romantic than women. You understand? They're more like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I was talking to my dude Miles the other day, and I was like, yo, a lot of these chicks are more savage than dudes out here nowadays. You understand? Because women, and this is the funny thing about it, women are more in tune with the moment than we are a lot of times. You understand?
Right.
You understand? Because women go at the whims of how they feel they want to do shit. So meaning they're saying, well, I feel like this now, I'm gonna do this now. I feel like this later, I'm gonna do that later. You know, like when the moment comes later, she feels another way. But men, we're like, oh well, this means this because this happened before. So it's like we carry it through on a linear spectrum. This is why you ever notice how a chick could be mad at a dude. Like, you hear a chick talking mad shit about a motherfucker. Like, oh, I hate that nigga. He sucks and fuck that dude, whatever. And then next week you see her with the dude. And you're like, why was you When you was just talking shit, it's because she's living in the moment. Us though, what do? We see a chick trying to holler at us. You be like, man, fuck that bitch. When I was in high school, she wasn't trying to holler at me. So, but now she want to be all up on me because I'm shining right now. Fuck that hoe. You see what I mean? So we don't really live in the moment. We're more so like, because you shitted on me a few years ago, fuck you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's how dudes do. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. So it's like, it's an interesting dynamic that, you know, women generally will be that way. But the funny part is us as men, right? We don't have the luxury to be like that in a lot of cases. You understand? Because as men, we're still like leading and governing and sort of like, you know, like directing situations between us, like men and women. You understand what I'm saying? And all that other shit. But at the same time, though, this is why it's even more important as a man to understand this stuff, because when you're dealing with women, since women are just all over the place emotionally, that means that they're going to change up and switch up a lot of times, even just with their emotions. What, you know, sometimes it'll be their actions, all this other stuff. So this is even more reason to not be emotionally attached and just enjoy those moments when the things are happening and detach. So when the switch up happens, it doesn't throw you off. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's crazy. It's crazy out here, man. And it's like, unless dudes understand that, they're going to be lost and confused and like extremely pissed off. Because even myself, back in the day, I was like that, where certain shit would happen with my girl or whoever, some chicks I was fucking with. And because I wasn't really fully aware of the fact that things will change, I was like, you know what I'm saying, just extremely depressed and upset and pissed off, and you know what I mean? Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, you know what I mean? It's real shit.
Yeah, I feel you, but I just wanted to drop those gems. I ain't gonna take up too much of your time.
Yeah,
but
man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate everything.
Yeah, that's what's up. Appreciate the call, bro.
All right, peace.
Peace. But yeah, that's what it is, man. You got 280 people watching right now. Make sure you guys get those likes up. You feel me? Let me hold on. You.
Hey, what's up, man? It's Kevin from Dayton.
Kevin, what's going on, brother? What the deal is?
What's going on, man? I hear everybody talking. I hear some guys coming on with some real good information, especially some young cats, man. I like to see that. Hey,
that's what's up.
Your message is spreading.
That's what's up. So what's good with you, though?
What? Hey, one point I wanted to make, man. Being emotionally attached to your girl, you will lose your girl doing that.
You
will lose your girl being too emotionally attached, because now you're starting to try to think from her perspective. Versus if you need to check her or she did something wrong that she shouldn't have done, you'll be thinking, well, I don't think I would want somebody to talk to me like that.
Right.
I'll just let it slide.
Real talk.
You can't do that. If you're too emotionally attached with a chick, you'll start becoming emotional just like her.
Right, exactly.
So you always have to keep yourself on point. A lot of guys lose their women because they get too emotionally attached with the woman and they try to feel her feelings. You can't do that. You have to stay in your masculine.
Right.
Whatever you want and whatever your standards are, they have to stay there.
Right.
You can't change. And once you start, and a woman will notice certain things that if you let her get away with certain things, she'll start to notice, damn, he let me get away with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And now she's starting to check, all right, do I have it now? A woman doesn't really want to have you all the way. She wants resistance.
Facts.
She has to have resistance so she can keep trying to gain that approval from you. My girl, I've been going with her for about 3 years. And I met the other chicks in between, and she knew it. I'm basically dealing with her, but I still like to flirt, play with chicks a little bit to keep myself sharp. So last night, when I get out the shower, she knows immediately when I get out the shower, the water stops, it's time to put lotion on Big Daddy's back. She knows that. So when she came and put lotion on me last night, she was like, I'm doing all this, and I don't have a ring.
Oh, shit.
I looked at her and said, you don't have a ring? I said, hold on. Let's look at this now. You have a key to my crib. You got your own place because, I'm saying to myself, you're not gonna be with me because if I gotta put you out, you got somewhere to go.
Right.
You got a key to the crib. You get to come in. You get to cuddle with Big Daddy, and also you are with me now.
Right.
Right here, right now.
Mm-hmm.
She looked at me like, see, you're not right. I said, no, you're not right. Appreciate what you got.
Right, exactly.
And quit trying to make it more than what you think it should be. Or what your friends are telling you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and hold up. And that stopped that conversation. She went in the kitchen and cooked my meal.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Yes, you have to keep a woman in check, man. And hold up, it's got to be my way, or there is no way.
Mm-hmm.
Because the whole thing is, you have to make a woman feel that you can be replaced. Surely, she can replace you.
Right.
I don't even worry about my girl cheating on me. Because if you do, she knows she can't come back here no more.
Right,
That's it.
right.
It's done.
Exactly.
And where are you going to find a guy like me? It's going to take you a while. Because, again, the guys like us, it's only 3 or 4 or 5% of the population that know what we know.
Mm-hmm.
So when we talk to a woman, I'm getting in your mind. I'm in my girl's mind so much that, again, she's on crack. She's on crack with me. When she's not with me, she's fiending. But when she comes around me, she gets that hit.
Yo, it's funny. No, it's funny you said that too, because, bruh, it was funny. I was out last night, just, chilling, doing my thing out in the city and getting shit popping. And my wife, she hit me up and she's like, hey, where are you at? And when are you coming home? And blah, blah, blah. And so she does that periodically. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, and this is what's the funny part, because I'm in an open relationship, so my girl is allowed to do her thing on the side, but she still always is constantly texting me, seeing where I'm at, when are you coming home, I miss you, all this other stuff. You see what I mean? And it's because she sees the value in the situation. It's crazy. You hear what I'm saying?
Right.
It's real talk.
A woman has to see value in you because she's dealt with other men. So she's thinking, this guy is a whole lot different than them other guys.
Exactly. Right.
Because my girl, she didn't used to cook for her dudes. She didn't used to do certain things for her dudes. She didn't even know what a hand job was. I'm like, who are these guys out here? What are they doing?
Shit. That's funny.
I'm out to teach her how to do a hand job, man. But she was so pure. You know how you see something that you can help. I said, she has potential. I'm gonna make her more than what she is. So when I met my girl, she probably was like 100 pounds, tiny.
Right.
So I looked at her, I was like, she's a nice girl, got a nice job, handle her business. I can work with her. Okay. Now she weighs 130 pounds.
Right.
Her hair was short. Now it's shoulder length. It's below the shoulder blades. Now she's gotten thicker. Now she's talking about, I got guys noticing me now more than they used to. I said, hold on, baby, I built you that way.
Exactly.
I built you up. So when you with a woman, you always want to advance her mind and advance her physically.
Right.
If I don't tell my girl's cute, but I don't tell her every day she's cute. Some days she was like, you don't like the outfit I got on? Oh, that's nice, baby. Now, when I see you and I really think you cute, I'm going to say something. But I'm not going to give you that every day.
Right.
You got to earn that from me. And so she, I think now I got to check myself because I'm getting a little emotionally attached to her because I met a chick last week. When I was going to the gym, she was coming out of the license bureau. It was related to the gym. I'm not even into dark-skinned girls. Chocolate chick. And she was walking up and, hey, what is your name? We got to talking. So I went out with her last Friday. Went out to get something to eat. So I'm talking to her. She telling me, I'm breaking her down. She talking about she like women, blah, blah, blah. I said, that's cool, baby. I said, but you like men now? I said, she said, well, a lot of guys say I'm masculine acting. I said, but you cute though. I said, the masculine chicks can be made feminine, and I'm about to put my hands on you. Oh, she started laughing. So she was like, I like to do certain things in the bed. I got 2 levels. I got a level 1 and a level 2. I said, I'll tell you what, baby, that's cool. I said, but I'm not going to show out. I'm not going to wear myself out on you. I said, you got to know how to make your own self come. That's not my job. That's your job. You got to know your own body. Man, that chick looked at me like I was walking on water, man. Who is this guy? You know what I'm saying? So
that's how you gotta be. That's how you gotta do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't got time to show out for you. That's not my job to show out for you.
Right.
I'll give you 10 good 15 minutes of hot fire. It's on you to end.
Mm-hmm.
I can keep my dick hard as long as I need to keep it hard for you to come. You need to work on that for yourself.
Right.
So now she all excited now. We go out to dancing, and then I knew my girl, it was late. It's like 12 o'clock. I'm like, damn, I got to get home because I'm going to have to hear her mouth. So we get in the car, and I'm like, come here, baby. And we kissing. She get ready to get out the car and grabs me and start kissing me again. I already know what that means. She wants a screw. I'm like, dang, I can't take her back to my place. I don't feel like getting a hotel. It's late. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm like, hey, baby, we're going to do this later. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but she wanted to do it so bad. But hey, it gets like that sometimes, man. When feelings get involved. Because I messed with, when I was with my girl, I was dealing with 3 other chicks besides her, and she knew it. Now she thinks I'm just with her, which I am. So I'm kind of in a spot.
Right.
Do I want to tell her? Hey, I'm gonna get back out there, baby.
Right. Shit. So you might as well tell her. You might as well tell her so she know what it is when you gotta be out doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Because then if you don't, she gonna be like, oh, where you at? And how come I can't see you right now? But it's like, look, right? Because then you know what I'm saying. So if you let her know, she gonna know, so she ain't gonna have to bother you with all that shit, even though they still gonna bother you. You know what I mean? But
oh yeah, she gonna bother me,
right.
and she might leave. That's what I'm saying. That emotional attachment. I feel like getting back out there. So she might, if she gotta leave, she gotta leave.
Right.
But it is what it is. So yeah, I'm just telling guys, when we all human, and we may find that chick that she checked all the buttons with me. And maybe I'll slow down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to lie to her and be sneaking around because I'm not married.
Right.
So I ain't got to sneak around.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's on the
emotional side. Keep me find a chick that's cool.
Keep me posted on that, man. Keep me posted on what's going on with you and her, and then let us know what happens with it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it, bro. I'm gonna holler at you, bro.
All right, man.
Peace. My dude always dropping that heavy game, bro. Shit, what time is it? I gotta get the hell out of here. Shit. Damn it. But yo, listen. I appreciate all you guys watching. I'm gonna be back Friday. Yeah, Friday I'm gonna do another live joint. Remember to get How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day ebook, hard copy, audio book. Make sure you guys get this. Also get the new ebook, 60-second game. Click the link below to go to MrLocario.com to get 60-second game. What else? Also, make sure you guys go get the Man the Fuck Up hoodies. You can click the link below and shit. Let me shout out to all the people in the chat room. Shout out to Espresso Beats, Junior Abad, S. Sammy, Joshua, Nav 34D, Mestibo, K-Zaggin 20, shout out to you. I'm about to do a interview with K-Zaggin tomorrow, so you guys look out for that shit. James W, who else? Son of Meager of the Sword, aka Dr. Cuddles. BJ, pause. JG, can I get 1,000 subscribers to any video? Y'all be having these funny ass screen names. Jesus Christ. Nigel Dwayne, Ron Miller. Who else? VP Films, Jump Out TV Production, the LW100. Who else? It's Akuma, Ellie Empire, Yao Don, Blue Doe, Antonio Dimov, Tanner Williams, Leo Haish. Man, shout out to everybody. Joe Blast in the building. Who else is up in here? Paul Campbell, Joshua Freeman, Casey Hansen. Man, we got a lot of people up here. Banana Bro up in the building. Well, listen, guys, I will holler at you guys on Friday, and we'll make it happen again. So, guys, have a good day, and remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.